Little Lamb Learning.
Hello! I see that absolutely loads of you have been enjoying my Peppa Pig drawing video, and because you've enjoyed it so much, I've decided to visit Peppa Pig's house and draw Daddy Pig. Do you want to draw Daddy Pig? You do? Great! Let's get started. As always, we're going to begin using a pencil. So, get your pencil and we're going to draw some circles. First of all, we're going to do something a bit like a snowman. So we're going to have a circle at the top, just like that, nice and round. And then, just like a snowman's body, we're going to have a bigger circle underneath. And we're going to go over the top circle just a little bit. So they're going to overlap. Just like that. And it doesn't matter if your circles aren't perfect, you're just learning. Right, so you've got your two circles, but we don't want just two circles, we need more circles. Now, to the side of the top circle, we're going to do a little circle just here. Can you see where I'm doing a circle? Imagine the top one is like the planet Earth, and this is the moon, just to the side of it. So, just to the side of the top circle, we're going to do a smaller circle just like that. And then, when you've done that circle, we're going to draw a line connecting the two circles together. So we'll put one line there, and then we're going to put another line down like that. And that's going to be Daddy Pig's nose. And all noses need nostrils so that you can smell. So we're going to do two little circles inside of his nose. Next, we're going to give Daddy Pig some ears. And to give him ears, we're going to draw the letter N. N. So we're going to find the top of his head. And then on one side, we're going to go up, around, and down. And then we're going to do his other ear, because we've all got two ears. So we're going to go up, around, and down. And then we're going to give Daddy Pig some eyes. But Daddy Pig doesn't just have eyes, he also wears glasses. So in the middle of this circle, we are going to draw two more circles. One here, just underneath his ears, and then another circle just to the side of it. And then we're going to put a little line across, just like that, which is going to connect his glasses. And then we're also going to put a line on the side of his head, just like that, because we don't want Daddy Pig's glasses to fall off, do we? Now, inside of those circles, we're going to do some more circles, so that Daddy Pig can see. And then inside of them circles, we're going to do some little dots, because these are going to be Daddy Pig's eyes, his pupils, the things that we see with. Right, now we've got his ears, we've got his eyes, and we've got his nose. What do we need next? We need to do Daddy Pig's mouth. And Daddy Pig is a very happy character, so we're going to give him a nice big smile. Now, to do his mouth, it's going to be like a half of a circle, or like the letter U. So, we're going to start here, we're going to go down, around, and up. And we're going to give him a nice big circle. And Daddy Pig also has a beard, which are like little lines on his face. But we'll do that later on when we colour him in. Now, what should we do next? I'm not going to do his arms and legs just yet. We're going to colour Daddy Pig in. Now, the first colour I'm going to pick is pink. I am using my paintbrush, but you can use your crayon or your colouring pens. But what you must do is ask your mummy or your daddy or your granny or your granddad or your teacher or whatever adult is looking after you if you are allowed to do colouring in, especially if you're using paints. You must ask permission because you don't want to make a mess. Right, if you have got permission and you're allowed to carry on, get your pink colouring crayon pen, whatever you pick. I've got my paintbrush and I'm going to get started. I'm going to colour in Daddy Pig's head. The one thing I've just noticed is that Daddy Pig is actually a nice big round fella, and I think my piggy character here, his head is a little bit too small, but that's no problem. what I'm going to show you now is how you can fix something when you're colouring it in. So, Daddy Pig's head is too small, so I'm going to make it a bit bigger as I colour it in. But first of all, I'm going to colour in those ears at the top of his head. And then I am going to make my circle even bigger. I'm going to make his head bigger than what I originally did it. Go out a bit more to give Daddy Pig a nice big round head. Just like that. And I'm going to get him all coloured in. I'm going to leave a bit of a gap. I'm not going to colour all over the lines completely, but I will go over them again a little bit later, and I'll show you how to do that later on. I'm just going all around here, filling in all around the lines. Now, if you miss anything that I say, you can pause the video and you can rewind it, or you can start again later on. Get it all coloured in nice, just like that. And then we're going to colour around his eyes. Don't worry if you go over the lines, because I'm going to show you how to do that in a bit. Right, so that's Daddy Pig's head, and now I'm going to get my green colour to colour in his body. So we're going to colour in a circle underneath his head, just like this. Sing our colouring in song. Oh, I like you to sing along while I do my drawing song. Can I remember the words? Have you been watching all my videos, by the way? Because if you do, then you might have heard my song before and you might remember how it goes. If you remember how it goes, try singing it out now. Sing it out really loud so that I can hear it. You remember how it goes? You do? Great. Oh, some of you don't. So I can hear some of you shouting and singing a song, and some of you going, I don't know what the song is. Well, if you don't know what the song is, you can check out my last video when I drew the Minions, and I also drew Joy from Inside Out, and I was singing my song a lot in that. And if you watch them videos, you can learn what the song is, and then you can come back and sing it at me. But we'll try that a little bit later. I'm going to get my pink pen again, because we're now going to draw Daddy Pig's arms and legs. Right, so to draw Daddy Pig's arms, it's really easy. You just draw a line. I'm going to have Daddy Pig kind of waving. So I'm going to put on one side of his body an arm up just like that, and it's just a line. And then we're going to do that on the other side as well. And then Daddy Pig has 3 fingers. So at the end of his arm, I'm going to put one line like that and one line like that. And that's one arm done. And then on the other hand, I'm going to put one line there and one line there. And there we go. We got Daddy Pig waving. Now, Daddy Pig also has 2 legs. So at the bottom, we're going to do little sticky legs. So we'll go one line down there. And then another line down there. And we'll do his feet a little bit later when we get our black pen. But we need to give him a nice curly whirly tail. Now, his tail looks a little bit like the letter W. So to do his tail, I'm going to do a dot there, and I'm going to go down, up, do the loopy loop, and around. And there you go, you've got Daddy Pig's tail. Now next, we are going to get the colour brown, because we are going to draw in Daddy Pig's beard. Now, he has 6 little lines at the bottom of his face, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he has 4 little lines at the top for a little mustache. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm also going to use my brown pen to do his mouth. So I'm going to go over his mouth to do is smile, just like that. Next, we need to get that black pen that I mentioned. So if you've got a black crayon or a black pen, we're going to use it to draw Daddy's glasses. And you might need some help from a parent or an adult or a teacher to help you do this bit. But if you want to try it yourself, great! And if you make a mistake, it's no problem. You can always start again. And every time you start again, you'll get a little bit better. And then, as I always say, one day you'll be better than me and you'll be teaching me how to draw. Right, have you got your black crayon or pen ready? Yep. Right, we're going to go around his glasses again. So, one circle here. Do the little line across. And then another circle there. And then we're going to put that line that goes all the way to the side of his head so that his glasses doesn't fall off. And then at the bottom of his feet, we're going to do one line across there and one line across there so that he doesn't fall over. And next, I'm going to get my darker pink pen. And if you are using paint, you can get your pink and mix a little bit red in it to make it a darker colour. Now, I need this because I want to give Daddy Pig his nice big rosy cheek, which is another circle just next to his mouth over here, just like that. And we can also use this to colour in his nostrils, just like that. We are almost finished, but before we do, we just need to do some outlines for Daddy Pig. Now, if you're happy with how your picture is looking, great, leave it right here. But if you want to do a little bit more, then I'm going to show you how to draw outlines for Daddy Pig's face. And it's dead simple. All you gotta do is go all around what we've done. Now, first of all, I'm going to redraw that circle at the end of his nose, just like that. And yet again, I'm going to draw one line there, and then I'm going to go all the way around his head, just like that. And then I'm going to go over his ears, just like this. And last of all, I'm going to go around his eyes, just like that. And there we go, we've got Daddy Pig. The last thing we need to do is write his name, because we always like to write our character's name. So, to spell Daddy Pig, we are going to start off with the letter D. And to do the letter D, we're going to put one line down, just like that, and then a half circle, so starting from the top and ending at the bottom. Go down and around, and that is a capital D, because all names start with a big letter. Next, we're going to need a little A. So we're going to draw a little circle there, and then we're going to put a line down the side, and that's a little A. Then we need two little D's. So we're going to do one circle there, and this looks like an A, but it's got a longer line, just like that. And then we're going to do it again, because there are two D's. And then last of all, we're going to put a line down, and another little line there for the Y. And next we need a P for pig. Now this is like an upside down D, so we're going to start with the line, and at the top of the line we are going to put a circle like that, and that is a capital P. And then we're going to put a little I, so it's a little line and a dot, and then we need a G. So yet again we need a circle, and it's going to be a bit like an A, but the line is going to carry on down and go down and then back up, and then that spells Daddy Pig. D-A-D-D-Y-P-I-G. Daddy Pig. How did you do? Did you have fun? Great! Join me again soon for more drawing videos. Bye! What does Peppa Pig's family do on a nice day? They go on a picnic! Hello! I'm Scotty Seal, and I'm an explorer and an artist. I've been all around the world, and every time I get home, I love to draw what I've seen on my latest adventure. During my last trip, I watched an amazing show called Peppa Pig. It is so funny. So I'm going to draw Peppa right now, and I want you all to draw along. The very first thing you need to do is draw a circle. Once you've got your circle, pick either a pink pen, a pink crayon, or a pink paintbrush, and we can get started. So now you've got your circle, we're going to draw some shapes to help create Peppa Pig. Now Peppa Pig's got 2 ears on the top of her head, and to me they look like the little letter N. So we're going to draw one little N and a second little M. And then Peppa Pig has got a big nose, but again to me it almost looked like a big letter C. So I'm going to draw a big letter C off the end of the circle, and then from there I'm going to go from the end of the nose and I'm going to draw all the way around to the other side of the head. And it doesn't matter if it isn't perfect, because like I said, Peppa Pig isn't perfect and we're all just learning. Right, in the nose I'm going to draw another little circle at the end of the nose, and then inside that circle I'm going to draw 2 more circles, but I'm going to get a brown pen to do that. 1 little circle, 2 little circles, and then I'm going to get another pink pen and I'm going to draw a U, like the letter U, for the mouth, and that is going to be Peppa's smile. Now Peppa's got some more circles for the eyes and her cheeks, so I'm going to get my other pink pen again and I'm going to draw 1 circle in front of it and another circle to the side of it, and then I'm going to get a black pen to do the eyeballs. Go 1, 2. Now what else are we missing? I know, Peppa's got a nice big lovely pink cheek. Draw the cheek in just like that. Now Peppa's also got a body and she wears a little dress. Now the best way to draw the dress is to draw 2 lines. So we're going to get 1 line and we're going to draw it like that, and then we're going to get another line on the other side and we're going to draw it like that, and then we're going to do a straight line at the bottom connecting it just like that. Now we are going to get the pink pen again and we're going to do a little squiggle for the tail. So we're going to start and we're going to go up and around again, and that's all you got to do for the tail. And for the arms are really easy. They're just 2 little sticks. So we got 1 little stick and another little stick, and then we got 1 little stick comes off at the end there, another little stick at the end there, and we do it on the other hand too. 1, 2. How easy was that? Oh, and of course Peppa's got 2 legs. So it's another little stick down at the bottom and another little stick down at the bottom. And we're going to get our black pen again, and her feet are also really easy to draw. It's another flat line and another flat line, and there you go, you've got Peppa Pig. All we got to do now is colour her in. So I'm going to get a kind of orange colour for her body, and then when you've got your orange colour, we're just going to colour her in like this, and we're going to try and stay inside the lines. Well, it doesn't matter if you go outside the line, as long as you're having fun. That is the main thing. So I'm going to colour it all in nice and, take as long as you want. There we go, we got the dress coloured in, and now we're going to find another pink, a light colour pink, to colour in the head. So it's got to be a little bit lighter than the lines that we've used, and we're just going to fill it in. And we're going to fill it all in. I'm going to try and stay inside the lines, but don't worry if you don't. Peppa Pig. Did you draw Peppa too? I hope you had loads of fun. Well, Peppa Pig wasn't the only cartoon I watched. I also saw a show called Bluey. Do you know it? Well, I'll be drawing Bluey next time, so make sure to come back and do some more drawings with me. Until then, bye!
Little Lamb Learning.